How much time do I have?
6 minutes.
6 minutes. First question, thank you very much, ministers, for being here, and deputies as well. First question, what's the status of the consolidation of office presence in Paris?
Je vais demander à M. Haroun de nous donner ça.
Okay, the Paris project is underway. There was considerable design work that was done last year. We are using an innovative public-private partnership approach to deliver that project, and we're well underway in the design work. We've secured the approvals from the city on that, and to this point, it looks like that will be completed on time and will be a successful
project. Full steam ahead, then?
Yes.
Okay. Second question, I notice I think under my list it's table 140, there's a significant decrease in the North Atlantic Treaty Organization civil administration budget for about $14 million. Can someone explain that?
Yes, that's the assessed contribution for NATO.
Yeah.
So those assessments are based on the bills that we anticipate that each of those international organizations provide us at the beginning of the year. So again, that's our initial estimate of what NATO's budget is. If it gets revised or reflected or adjusted because of currency fluctuations, those funds are sought through the supplementary.
So there's no cutback in services or anything in that regard. Next question, Minister Dion, you've spoken obviously openly and proudly of re-engaging with Iran and reopening at some point down the line the embassy in Tehran. Has there been a cost on this endeavor in terms of cost to Canadian taxpayers, added costs in terms of protecting our diplomatic personnel in Tehran, and is that included in the increase of the $24 million to implement security projects on missions abroad, or would that be over and above that amount?
Yes, it would be. But we did not cost it yet, dear colleague, because we are not there in our plan to re-engage in Iran.
So there would be supplementary estimates or some other fashion reporting back to Parliament on that. In terms of for Madame Ministre, obviously one of the signature projects of the Conservative government prior to you was the initiative on maternal, newborn, and child health. And I'm just wondering, obviously that was designed to accelerate progress on women's and children's health in developing countries. I'm wondering, obviously you're going through a review of all of the projects, but is the budget the same for that until the review is done?
Yes, absolutely. We want to build on the previous MNCH program. I have already explained, I think the other time, that we just want to enlarge it, but women and girls will remain a priority. And you have engaged $3.5 million to this project, to this old program. When I came into office, more or less 3.1 was already engaged. So I've just informed these partners that we may have discussions without changing anything, but just have discussions about the range of services they are offering.
Sure.
And well, we will pursue this. This is something that we want to build on and just improve and put more focus on.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Final question for this round, just relating to, and I ask ministers this question because I'm not quite sure which budget it is part of, but obviously your government pledged an additional $2.65 billion by 2020 on a cash basis to address climate change in developing countries. And I'm just wondering what measures are in place to assess whether the money goes to its intended purpose, that we avoid any corruption issues in some countries, and basically what are the terms and conditions attached to the distribution of these funds.
You're talking about the 2.65 to climate change, is that
yes,
it?
Yes.
Okay. So we are working in collaboration with the Department of Environmental and Climate Change, with Minister McKenna, to design more precisely where we are gonna invest this amount of money. A part of it will be through different loans. Another part will be for grants and contributions. And if I just come back to one of my priority, which is building on the previous sustainable economic growth, I call it for now sustainable and green economic growth, because the idea is really to focus on everything related to helping the communities to be more resilient in face of climate change, and so it will be focusing on the agriculture and energy sector, for example.
Oui, mais c'est important d'avoir dans.
But throughout this process, we have to ensure that there's proper accounting for each project.
Before, during, and after each and every project we finance. It's already very well established, and it's still very important to us, but we are not at this stage for now. We are just looking at how we are gonna invest this amount of money, but we're still very committed to due diligence.
Clement, we'll now go to